Mr. Patricio Fabian Mendoza. Here he is.
Give it up for yourselves. I've seen you guys. You've been buying drinks to support the room. I don't know why. They already have your tuition. Seriously, but again, thank you, Bill, so much for hosting tonight. Thank you for the handshake. I'm so tired of fisting people, you know.
Nice.
That's just been the past 2 years. Well, hey there, folks. I know that look. Yes, they booked an actual caveman for the show tonight. It's really global warming's fault. It melted my glacier and I just slid right into Vancouver. But no, I'm your next comedian. My name is Patricio Fabian Mendoza, and Jesus Christ, is that name a mouthful. You know, I've been told many times that if I want to continue pursuing stand-up or continue pursuing stage, I got to take up a stage name. Problem is that stage names, they're like nicknames. They're shortened versions of your main name. You know what you get when you shorten my name? Pat Men. Hold on, there's a middle name in there. Pat Fab Men. It's only the fabulous ones can get in line. But yeah, I'm an acting alumni from AC 89, the graduating class. I actually got an agent recently, which is great. Yeah, as a starting... Thank you. As a starting actor, I've noticed that my gigs seem to come in, moderation, meaning I'm always either in a beer commercial or an alcoholism awareness PSA. I'm either the guy that's trying to get you hooked on alcohol, like, hey man, have a beer, it's on house, it's great. Or I'm the guy that's like, listen, you're going to go in a downward spiral in about 5 years. Is this really where you want to end up? Oh, boy. And you think my siblings would have the same problem with the names? Nah, they got the easy ones. Victor, Alicia, Richard, the fucking dick. My older brother Victor, he's actually a doctor, so naturally whenever anybody in the family gets sick or catches a nasty virus, he's the last one to find out. I don't exactly feel comfortable getting medical advice from the same person that would put me in a headlock and force feed me the family goldfish. But my relationship with my brother has been getting better. At least now he cooks the goldfish first. There you go. That's good. I'm just going to sit in this awkward silence for a moment. Stall for a bit of time. There we go. You guys are doing good. You're doing great. By the way, wonderful audience. Very attentive. Very attentive. All right, I think I remember what I was going to go into. I have some of the worst luck imaginable. Like in a single weekend, my laptop gets fried. If I knew the porn I was watching was that spicy, I wouldn't have bothered. And then my bed falls apart. Who knew that Murphy's Law also applied to the bed? What can go wrong will go wrong. And if you can pull a bed out of the wall, you can pull the whole wall down! I've also never been in a relationship in my entire adult life. So anything that can happen in that bed won't. Seriously, I'm 26. In about 14 years, I'll be giving Steve Carell a run for his money. Wonderful. You guys understood a math joke. Thank God. So after that whole ordeal, you imagine I have to get a new bed frame. So I go down to IKEA. And that showcase room, they really know how to make you feel at home. Security will yell at you the exact same way your parents do when you plop down on the couch without pants. Well, the problem with that showcase room is that there's too many options. It needs to be simplified, like we've simplified dating. We need a Tinder app for IKEA furniture. It has the whole catalog. You just swipe right on whatever you like, whatever's going to fit your type, whatever's going to fit your style, and then the thing will put together, the algorithm will put together what's going to best fit your situation, and much like Tinder, they'll find out that my type is tall, heavily photoshopped, and imported from Sweden. English, not a requirement. But who am I kidding? I can't even match with anybody on a regular dating app. They have that weird thing where they try to let you know what type is attracted to you. They blur out the photos, but I figured it out. It's either women looking for a daddy or men that refuse to speak to their fathers. And targeted ads are weird. They're interesting. They're like daily reminders for little things that you should do to adjust your life. You get an ad for the gym. You should probably go to the gym more often, work out, get those guns going. You get an ad for some dietary food. You should probably eat healthier. Hamburgers aren't the best thing for you. You get an ad for a dating service called Flirt Moms. You should probably stop using incognito mode because that shit clearly isn't working. And I don't know how to take it. It's like, on one hand, my secret searches are no longer secret. On the other hand, I'm actually getting matches. But who needs dating apps? I got something better than dating apps. I got this guy named Fred. Now, I've worked a lot of odd jobs over the years. One of them, I used to work at this theme park in Florida. For legal reasons, I can't specify which one, but let's just say there aren't 9 circles of hell, just 3 in the shape of a mouse. Now, Fred was about yay tall, 70 years old, and had the voice of a baritone turtle. He had this thing against couples. He would find a couple in the park, look at one, then look at the other, then look at them both up and down, then look one of them dead in the eye and say, "You can do better." People propose in this park. Imagine being down on one knee, and then this tall monster from the Elder Scrolls comes by, looks at you, looks at your partner, looks at you both up and down, then looks one of you dead in the eyes and says, "You can do better. My judgment has passed." I approached Fred about this. You know what he said to me? "Whatever, I'm just here to pick up chicks." Now I'll know I have met the right person if I go back to that park and Fred looks at me, then looks at her, then looks at us both up and down, and looks both of us dead in the eye and says, "Makes sense." I'll just be left wondering, what the hell does that mean? I'll leave you guys with this. I've been trying to write more material that incorporates my interests. See, I collect comics. No, I'm not talking about kidnapping comedians and trying to keep them in near mint condition. You guys have seen the show so far. Most comedians come damaged out of the box. But no, I collect comic books, and I go for the obscure shit, much like my humor. Everybody has a Batman joke. For example, I love my car. It's like my Batmobile. But due to a parking accident, it's a little bit two-faced. Now, I go for a challenge. One of my favorite characters is this guy called Moon Knight. You guys hear about Moon Knight? Yeah? He's like a psychedelic Egyptian-themed Batman, complete with a white hood and cape. You know? Right? And he got a Disney Plus show recently. I always wondered why they gave him a show and not a movie. Problem is that cosplayers ruin everything. If a bunch of dudes in white hoods and capes flooded movie theaters, that would be really bad for PR. But they shouldn't worry about the PR with Moon Knight because he's one of the few Jewish superheroes, and he's played by Oscar Isaac. So you have a Jewish superhero with Egyptian theming played by a Guatemalan actor. That's like a hat on top of a hat on top of a yarmulke. One more. Okay. So I've wanted to be an actor my whole life. It first started off in high school. I joined the drama program. I did 2 plays. Drama program shuts down. I go to community college. I did 2 plays. Drama program gets shut down. I was just trying to be a friggin' tree. I move out to Vancouver, January 2020. I'm here for 2 months, come March, and a whole city gets shut down! That's a COVID joke and a dreams don't come true joke. Thank you so much. You've been the electrifying crowd. I've been an okay comedian. I no longer need shock therapy. Give it up for Bill.